One of the greatest things about baseball is it is a fight to the finish every single game. There is no running out the clock. Time does not dictate a baseball game. The only thing that moves the game forward is outs, and you have to beat your opponent. You have to finish them off. This is such a great thing about baseball. I love it. I hate this about baseball. We're going to take a look back at this just awful, ugly loss that the Twins had at Oakland on April 21st of this 2021 season that really encapsulated the entire year for the Twins. You may wonder, why would a Twins fan want to look back on such a game? I really think all of my memories of this season kind of tie into this game and how the season really ended on this day as well. So not only was it an ugly loss, it was sort of a sign that all of our hopes were dashed, essentially. Of course, on April 22nd, there was still time, but it was rock bottom. And as you see here, the Twins entered this game in a horrible stretch of baseball. They had one win mixed in there, but they had just lost both ends of a doubleheader the day before without scoring a run. But if there was anybody who could stop that skid, you felt like it was Kenta Maeda, a guy who hadn't given up more than 3 runs in any of his 14 starts as a Minnesota Twin to this point. In his excellent 2020 season, in which he finished as an AL Cy Young runner-up, he did not hit a batter, he did not throw a wild pitch. He did both of those things in just the second inning of this game. Now, that was maybe more on catcher Ryan Jeffers, but it was scored a wild pitch. Kenta Maeda also in the second inning threw the highest pitch he's ever thrown as a Minnesota Twin. Just a sign that things weren't going to work out for the Twins on this day. And Kenta Maeda, again, having not given up more than 3 runs in 14 starts to this point with the Twins, he gave up 3 home runs in this game. Oakland scored 7 runs off him in just 3 innings. It was a complete gut punch to see just the ace of the staff, the opening day starter, go out there on a day that the team really needed to stop a skid again. And he just wasn't up to task on this game. Oakland jumped all over him. But you know what? Frankie Montas was pitching for Oakland. He's the guy who got Cy Young votes, and the Twins jumped all over him as well. Josh Donaldson hits a home run here. Nelson Cruz took him deep twice. Jorge Polanco got 4 hits in this game. It was an offensive outburst as well. The Twins kept pace very well with Oakland. Got to respect this Twins lineup for staying in this game. And that's what made this game pretty incredible. It was, again, just a bout of haymakers back and forth, and just a great example of how you have to finish off your opponent. The Twins not only came back, but they ended up taking a 10-7 lead in the top of the 6th inning. Just an incredible comeback. But then things got weird once again. In the bottom of the 6th, Josh Donaldson's glove eats a baseball. What kind of stuff is this? And again, outs are the only thing that move a baseball game forward. And this was a pivotal out that the Twins did not get in this inning. Of course, it came back to bite them, as Oakland ended up scoring 2 runs in this game, getting within 1 run of the Twins in the bottom of the 6th here. So pushing back, things now trending again in that old sinking feeling that Minnesota sports fans know all so well. But our guy Byron Buxton wasn't having it.
And now a blast to left center field. Buxton with a diving catch in center. Oh, what a catch! Incredible
game-saving type catch that prevents the tying run from scoring. He'll be back in a little bit here. But unfortunately, again, you got to get all the outs. Alex Colomé could not lock down the save. Oakland scores the game-tying run in the 9th. We go to extras. Here's that man again.
High fly, left field and deep. Going back, Buxton with a home run, and the Twins take a 2-run lead. How much more can he do in one baseball game?
Another reason why this game perfectly encapsulates the 2021 season is it's got the good elements too. Byron Buxton was an absolute superhero when he was on the field that year, and he was a superhero in this game. Just incredible, putting the team on his back. Unfortunately, this is how the bottom of the 10th inning went. It got started off great. You know, that guy in second is the bonus runner. Alex Colomé retires the first 2 batters that he faces. But then this happens.
3-1 pitch is not close. And he walked it. 1 pitch. Grounded. And it's dropped. And everybody's safe. Wow. Kemp's got to stop. And the pitch. Arise has it. Not an easy play. His throw wide, and the A's are going to win.
You got to be kidding me.
Kemp scores. Andrus scores.
So 1 out away from what would have been an incredible, hard-fought victory, potentially season-saving, potentially turning around the entire season. I truly believe that. It could have had that potential. And the Twins cannot make two routine plays. This was back-to-back. This isn't some kind of editing trick. If you didn't happen to see that game live or don't remember it, anybody who watched that game remembers. I can feel what I felt that game watching it. Just one of the most unbelievable things that I've seen, honestly, in a professional sporting event. And, you know, just, again, given everything else that was going on, not only just the timing of the game, having it with one more out, but just the timing of what had happened in the season to that point, it really felt like all was hopeless. It really felt like the baseball gods had really given us a gut punch. And I'm going to give you another fun fact in a moment that really proves that, I think. And, you know, another thing from this game that sort of sticks with me about the 2021 season was Alex Colome's struggles. Now, you can't blame those errors on him for sure, but he did blow the save in the ninth. And then he did walk those the 8-9 batters back-to-back there, not making things easy for anybody, that's for sure. And he was so unreliable in April. It really did crush the team's opening to the season. And, you know, he got back on track and pitched pretty well from there, but the team never recovered. So that was just such a huge gut punch, such a thing that was key to the 2021 season. And, you know, it wasn't all bad. Again, you know, I shared the Buxton highlights. Nelson Cruz was great before the trade. He had 2 homers in this game. Josh Donaldson had a pretty good year. Again, mentioned Jorge Polanco had 4 hits and stole a base. He was obviously the Twins MVP this season. So it's not like it was all negative. And to open this video, some of you may have recognized those opening highlights I was showing of the Twins celebrating was them walking off the Yankees. So, you know, it does go back both ways and can come back around. But overwhelmingly, our memories of the 2021 season are going to be of extreme disappointment with the Twins. Of course, there were bright spots. There was some fun to be had. But, you know, one of maybe the most disappointing season in franchise history, just a huge letdown considering the expectations this team had to finish 5th in the AL Central. Again, a gigantic letdown. And here's the weird thing. Here's the proof that the baseball gods were kind of picking on us this day. Do you know who earned the victory for Oakland? A weird fact is he only threw 1 pitch. Deolis Guerra came in and threw 1 pitch to end the top of the 10th inning. Why is that significant to a Twins fan? If you don't remember that name, he was one of the guys that the Twins acquired in the Johan Santana trade all those years back. So for him to be the guy who comes in and throws 1 pitch and earns the victory in this absolutely insane, cursed baseball game, it is just, again, a gut punch, a slap in the face. Just the baseball gods pointing and laughing at us Twins fan is what it feels like looking back. But, you know, I wanted to get this off my chest. I'm recording this on December 31st and just finish out 2021 with this. Because, again, this is all my memories of the season can kind of be encapsulated in this one game. But, you know, I kind of also wanted to leave this in 2021. Of course, that's not going to be the case. I'm going to be thinking about this game and have thoughts about this game for quite a long time. But we're going to do our best to leave this behind us in 2021 and look ahead to better days, hopefully in 2022 for the Minnesota Twins. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for checking this out. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like. And for more Twins content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Thank you.